Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. That works. So let me post the link again. That works. Oops. Save again. There we go. There's stats. And this one. Okay, let's get going then. Let's start with the indices. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. So again, Thursday, Friday, and Monday, we had a really big dump here. However, again, we did hit the 1.618 on Dow, which again applies for the possibility of having this as a wave 4 summon. We can't really retrace too much further after hitting a 38.2 here, before getting into that 0.5 where we currently have the potential wave 1 top. So in this scenario we would have the bearish scenario would have something like this. Wave 4 can't obviously reach the wave 1. So again, if we go beyond the 0.5, there's not really a scenario in which that would be playing out. At the moment, it is still possible where we have some kind of 3 wave here, and then we'd be looking for this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and create divergence here overall, right? But at the moment, it is possible that is an ABC instead of a 1, 2, 3, so something like that. Let's check out the other ones. So here on ES as well, we did extend to the 1.618 again, which fits better into the idea that this would be a 1, 2, 3. The issue with ES, however, was that we came down in 3, and however, this dump here, we don't have any structure there. So again, could be going either way. If we have now pivoted again, we could have some kind of diagonal here. However you want to be labeling that, could be into these highs and then have expanded flat here and then a continuation to the upside. If that is the case, then we'd be looking for at least an ABC up to have the correction from there. The 23.6 here was hit as time, so this allows this whole thing to be finished. And if we are looking at the minimum retracement in time for this to be hit, this is not yet hit. So again, if we think that this is a continuation, we need to be hitting this time, which we're going to be doing later today in a few hours. But yeah, at the moment it definitely still has the bullish option, having this or just going like this. If we are looking at some of the targets, potentially 1-to-1 to 1.236, this area of interest where we had previous resistances and supports is definitely an area of interest. Nothing else there, to be honest, at the moment. There's the monthly VWAP coming up shortly at the 0.618, again the minimum extension, so this could be offering some kind of resistance, maybe something like this, but we'll see again. It's going to be interesting as well, but I wouldn't really play anything on this because there's again quite a few different options. The bearish option, again the continuation could be just coming down, or with the Dow we would have that fifth wave still applicable to come down if or as long as we don't take out the 0.5, right? Nasdaq, just looking at the extensions, this did feel like more of a 5 wave. Then we had a ABC here internally. So this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We did have that divergence here as well between the lows. So again, that qualifies decently in there. And yeah, the extensions are not really that good here though, or that large as we had on ES and Dow, but we did go past the 1-to-1, and this fits more into the idea that, okay, we have more likely an ABC here that could be finished just based on this. Why is just because, again, the extension here is not gone past the 1.618. Generally, when it goes past it, then the probabilities are that it is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more likely. But now, at the moment, Nasdaq does not show that. And what does that mean overall is that Nasdaq is strong. Now, on Nasdaq, I think it was the only one that was not taking out a previous low here, or was the only one that took the previous low, because again, I feel like these had a very decent move, but Nasdaq, as you can see, is not touched, but here this low was. So again, in that sense, it's more bearish, but based on the extension here, it's not as bearish, just because the move here wasn't as significant in comparison to Dow and ES, right? Again, very similar bullish expectations. You could be, there's a few different ways of labeling this. Could be just a diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I would be expecting that. This again has not extended as much as in ES did, right? And on Dow, so as not as bullish yet, at least, which could mean a downside to come, something like this. As long as we hold this low here, I might be looking for long setups down here. Once we take a liquidity here, I'll probably set an alert here. ES, not quite sure if we would come down below this low anymore, because again, this looks more impulsive here, while Nasdaq again seems more corrective just based on the extensions and the proportions. So that's basically that. Check out Russell for the KEX. Nothing really I got here going on, to be honest. These needs to be moved, obviously. Let's see what we have here. Let's get rid of this. So this is some kind of middle section, obviously, here. We have a new high, but we had a massive rejection there. What was the day here? This was 16th of July. Was this one? Yeah, okay. This was 17th. But this is very large if this was an expanded flat. This would be super large. Let's see if we can get anything here. This definitely fits like a 3 wave as well, although it can be a 5 wave as well, since we did not hit the wave 1 top with the wave 4, meaning this could be a 5 wave label like this. But I kind of like, just based on the extensions as we hit on the 1.236, that this as well is an ABC. Sorry, into here. Or even here. It could be either of these tops interchangeable, and then this would be the start of something instead of the end or something like that, say wave. See a bit higher time frame. This was a low here. We did not create a new low until this one. It's possible that we just have it like this. This is quite odd. I kind of like the structure that we have it like here, but I don't like this. that we did not create a new low. We created a new low here, which fits into the higher time frame that we have a structure, something like this or this. And now we can continue the previous structure, which could be established from here and going on, right? We did create a new high here already, which allows this whole thing to be finished as well, something like this, and that would be WXY. This would be more bearish. This would fit the idea that we have some kind of WXY or ABC downwards. I feel like it fits better to be a WXY, just based on how this came down in 3. And then we would have maybe something like this, A, B, C. Let's see. This probably should be a minute. Well, actually, it should be a minute. There you go. And then have an ABC here. And this would be WXY minute. This would be the X wave. I don't think we have retraced enough for a not even clear or close for it to be a wave B. So the expectation for me is something like this. This is way more bearish. And Russell definitely is not the most bullish like we have on ES and stuff. Although we have some kind of correction here, doesn't mean that this whole run has to end that we had started here on October 2022. Bearish option here obviously is that we have an A, B, and then we would be looking for C, right? And based on the extensions that we have on Dow and ES, that is still a possibility, as we did hit these. Let's get rid of these so you can see, as we hit the 1.618 here. So again, 1, 2, 3, looking for 4 and 5. And on higher time frame, this fifth would be just a way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on higher time frame. So this probably should be minutes or something, or even smaller or higher time frame or higher degree. Sorry, this probably should be minor or even this actually intermediary or something like this. And this would be the way 1. I feel like 1. Let's see. I feel like it might be proportionate to this here. If we get that fifth wave, yeah. So that would be minor already. And we'd get something like this. So third wave would be targeting 4200. This would be targeting the low of wave A, wave 4, something here, and something like this. And this would be the bear scenario, right? The general expectation, 1 more low here, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this third, look for 4th and 5th, and something like this. Take the liquidity from lows, create a fake pump, take the liquidity from up top, nuke once more, take the liquidity for the higher players on the lows, and then we can continue up. Again, this from the highs is a 32%. COVID dump we had was a 32% or 33%. Do I wish for this? No, I don't. But this is what Elliott Wave provides us scenarios if we know how to expect them and how to behave when this happens. Again, 1.236 hit right in the expanded B pocket here. Yep, that looks so good. It almost looks too good. So I don't really want this, to be honest. But yeah, it's one of the possibilities for sure. But yeah, I think that's more than enough on indices. We don't really need to talk about more the macro yet. We'll see how that turns out, and we'll see. So what did we have here on Tesla? Daily ABC up. Okay, that happened. We never got enough extension here, or we did get the extension here, but we never got the 4th and 5th. But instead we got this ABC, so we can get rid of this. We had the idea of having this as a WXY. Bullish idea would be that we would have some kind of diagonal here, where this, as we did not take out the high, this could be just a WXY here. If that is the case, we should be finding support somewhere down here. This might be an area of interest here. Let's see. It's not really good risk to ratio trade yet. We have overlap here. 3. We could get another 3 like so. If we get that 5th wave on ES and Dow, I think we would have this. I'll set an alert below this current line. Let's actually see the volume here, if this is provided. It is provided. We just not quite there on volume. We did get a nice rejection from this previous. So but POC is there. We got loads of different. We had a daily there as well. Actually, 2 dailies that were untapped, and one of them was tagged there. Okay, we got so many different ones on the POC. Monthly, weekly, daily. Some of them probably untapped as well. I definitely want to be longing this area here. Even just setting my stop somewhere down here to give me better risk to reward ratios. Something like this. Just setting the alert and then acting if that happens. Just chop on meta. Baba. As the indices have rallied again, see most of the stocks as well are acting upon it, getting nice rejections. Some, however, not too good yet. Let's get rid of these so we can actually see again. Again, could be a wave 4 still, as we can see here. This does look like a really nice structure, a very clear 3 wave, and now taking out here. Very decent looking flat so far. Coinbase, I've circled something here. Was that like a target or something? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Maybe we had something. Oh, we had a weekly and a daily. We tapped both of them and got that rejection. Definitely do use those. They are strong. They are strong. Apple, looking really nice 3 wave here. Overall, yeah. We did fill the gap into this previous highs as well. This could be some kind of triangle here already. Actually, this is already higher, so it can't be. Yeah. So what can it be? A diagonal. Once we take out the high once more, plummet, and then up. I'll leave this for next week. We'll see if that happens. Amazon, same as Apple. Very nice 3-wave. Let's clear this one here. Daily's already tapped here, so I'm not really interested in that. Arc had the chance already previously, but never played. Palantir, look at that. Why is 30%? And now it pumped 38. Check out the volume here. Only volume at the lows. This whole area, yeah, there's POC right in the middle, I guess, like 50% retracement. Almost 618. I mean, could be looking for a trade there. It's just so high up, I don't know. Not really a fan. We never got that one more high, we just got dump. So this turned out to be a 3-wave instead. Get rid of that. Again, there's so much of a overlapping mess of structures that can be so many things. Not really interested in that. Had the Nvidia here, but this one lost. I did not even take this one, I don't think. I think I posted something about this on the Discord. Was this like the next day? This Thursday and Friday. Saturday. Oh, it was the Monday gap. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't tracking this. And if I wanted to play this, I would have liked to have a 3-way structure coming down here to be a start of something. That's AMD, that's the last one. Let's check out Bitcoin next. So some kind of 3 up. It's like there's 2 different ways again here on higher time frame. Either we have 3 here, where this is a 3 of some sort, or we have or we had this as the option. However, now this is invalidated, that this would be the start of something. So again, now we have, I guess we have this option or this option. I like this being the end of something, so this here as an ABC, because I think we can't have clearer far away than this. I don't think that's like, and ABC, this is why I can still be very bullish, right? We're looking at some like ETH. We had a very big drop down here. However, something like in Sol, if we go back to daily, I had these scribbles. Let's see if I can get this into log charts. There we go. Let's get rid of some of the scribbles so we can actually see what's going on. So we had now come down to create this 3-wave into that previous wave 4 of lower degree, and now we'd be looking for that last pump up higher, potentially even taking out the 2022 highs out here, and that's area of interest for sure, where to be selling your coins. Could be getting some kind of blow off top into the 360s even, even after the 355 or 255. Again, a massive 42% over there to get to that 1-to-1. But just based on the structure we're going to be getting here, I would be acting on that. But yeah, all-time highs is definitely an option here on Sol. Sol has been the biggest player here so far. And again, if this indeed is the 5-wave structure, and we take out the high, we eliminate the idea that this could be a 5-wave, well, that is the start of something, right? We'd be looking for 3-way structure, get back into these areas here, buy, and off we go. In the idea of higher degree, this would be a 1, 2, 1, 2. And these, on this kind of degree, you know, we're just dreaming. I don't know. We're just dreaming. If this is like a 1, 2 here, 1.618, yeah, that's ridiculous. 326,000 Sol. Doesn't make any sense, to be honest. Maybe it's more likely to be be some of these targets for like a arithmetic scale. Maybe we should use those, but we'll see. Again, Sol is definitely one of the very strong ones, similar to BNB, right? BNB had already had this chance of having this 4th and 5th. We had a or let's get rid of some of this. We did get that swing up. There is this chance still that this is 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's the issue with this one is that this should be here or here, one of the two. But this is like a very large of a structure. Not really liking it too much. 3-way structure for wave 4. A very large dump here. 70%. And this was only 44%. But yeah, very much of a possibility that we are going to be getting one more high. These did not overlap on BNB, although we had wicks on both. You could even argue that wave 1 was here, and we would have 3, 3, and 3 here on that wave 2. And now have a very much more of a complex wave 2 and a simple zigzag-ish structure here on wave 4. So again, that would be giving it alteration. ETH, check out this here. Definitely did not have that diagonal there. Again, most diagonals do fail, which is the reason why I don't really like to play them as such. Bitcoin was way more bullish than ETH here. So this was from July 5th to July 21st. July 5th to July 21st. So we had almost come back to the range high 73k, while in here we're definitely not close. We're like halfway, 31%, 12%, just beyond the half point, right? So yeah, but yeah, not too good of a thing. 3, 3, and 3. I think instead of this ABC, I would be calling this a WXY, and I do like the idea that this would be finished, just based on this structure here. The issue, one of the issues that I currently have is this here. This looked more like a 1-2 to me. And based on the extension that we received here as a massive drop, there's still a possibility that we are still within a wave 4. 1-2 creates a very low RSI low 4, oh sorry 3, and then come down like so. And this should be actually a minuet. And this should be that A, B, and C of minute, right? So ABC. So definitely a chance of coming down again. I'm taking some scalps on altcoins where we have like local structures where we could be pumping or creating even this three-way structure, and it really fits here as a three-wave. This low here might not even give out a low on all the altcoins, so definitely keep an eye on that. Something that I wanted to point out, on daily time frame on total, I've received a alert here, couple past days on my indicator. We had one here, and the last one we had a series was down here, and then June 2022, and these previous lows here, May 2022. So again, this does not really go off that often on daily. So this is the total market cap, similar to total 3. I have had now these alerts here, similar that we had on September 2023 and June 2023. So again, somewhere around here and somewhere around here. All the last times this alerted on daily time frame for the altcoin market, and what have happened since? 140% to the tops. Of course, we've had, I don't really consider into these sell alerts too much, but I do like to follow these buy alerts though. But again, this is definitely not, there's always ways. Like see here, we had one here, one even lower, we had one here, we got a pump, but again we turned down. So it's like a let's see, when did we have the last? Somewhere here. So again, since 2020, let's count that from January 2020. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's some here. 5, 6, 7, and now 8th. So 8 in 4 years. That's not too many. So again, just by looking at this, of course, this, however you're going to be timing or trying to time the market, and these are where I'm going to be looking for buys on spot. These, of course, way better than this one, but yeah, this accumulation phases where this seems to be going off better. But yeah, I'm still liking the idea that we're looking for 5th. Just based on the extension that we had here, I really think that we need one. We did not even get that daily buy signal here, which is kind of suspicious, but we did get one here. Let's see, did we get one here on crypto? No, we did not. Okay, so it's not, again, always the same. Check out DXY before we end. You had the still this option where we have this as 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're just continuous landslide here. Again, would be really weird, but maybe the stocks and everything would be rising then. Anything else here locally? Some altcoins like DOT, it's really far from the highs. It's still like 90-something% down. 91 still. So back to these muds on DOT. Even on DOT, like something that was really decent, at least at one point. So then like AVAX, really decent. We did hit the very high time frame POC here, and then looking to get bounce here. But yeah, still in these accumulation areas, and from these highs we have already come down 67%. Let's see if there's any questions on the chat. No questions at the moment. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I got, since I didn't get any questions on chat or the request on Discord. So if you're interested in learning more, again, Patreon gives out a basics course on my channel, so you can just sign up there for once or for 1 month and definitely have enough time to go through that. And if you're already past that point on your Alienware journey and you want to learn more, this is what I've created. I've got Alienwave and RSI Advanced course, and you can see these are things that I'm going to go through here: RSI and RSI cycles, so how I'm combining RSI and Alienwave. But that is pretty much everything I got for now. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like, and I'll see you back again next week. Bye bye.